Say, man, it's Treetop Radio LA. Treetop Radio LA, man, I appreciate you guys tapping in each and every Tuesday to my show. Make sure y'all follow me on my YouTube channel. That's Treetop Radio LA, or you can space it out, Treetop Radio LA. You can follow, like, subscribe, and share. Every time I go live, you'll get a notification. I do marketing for artists, brands, and businesses. You can contact me on my Instagram page. That's Treetop Radio. That's Treetop_Radio LA. Make sure y'all holler at me, man. I got good deals. I do video editing as well. I do photography for any type of events. Just let me know.
Hit your block up, y'all need fire trucks. That's another victim, broski, light them up. All my niggas tigers, you can stripe them up. Hold up, now my new bitch piping up. Touch my newer bitch, now she sliding up.
Treetop Radio LA, man. We are broadcasting live in Baltimore, Maryland, via Los Angeles, California, man. I'm your host, Big Homie Smiles, man. Y'all can follow me on Instagram. That's Treetop_Radio LA, man. Make sure y'all follow me on all my YouTube channels, man. That's Treetop Radio LA. Or you can type in Tree Space Top Space Radio Space LA, man. Hey, we got a lit show today. You know I never go a show without doing my stories, man. We got a wonderful story for you guys today, man. Hold on, let me get my background music right, man. Shout out to my man Simba, man. That's a good track, man. Benny Hannes, man. If y'all ain't hip to that joint, make sure y'all go on YouTube. Check Benny Hannes out. That joint lit, man. While I get my story together, man, we're gonna go on commercial break real quick, all right?
Have it in this bitch. I put these lemon peppers on. Now they hiding up in this bitch. I caught them right up in my lemon peppers. Yeah, that's the snitch. I beat your ass up in my lemon peppers. I know you a bitch. I got them lemon peppers on. And I'm hot as hell. Hot. Really fake, nigga, bitch, you can't tell. I can't tell. Lemon peppers came with alarm, bitch, they ringing bells. And order your shit today, watch they coming through the mail. Bitch, yeah, we hot, bitch, we hot. Lemon peppers, yeah, they hot, bitch. We found out where you live, and we kicking in your skin. I got my lemon peppers on my bottle. I lost my top. Hey, yeah, we heard your lemon peppers, fool. You better stop. Hey, man, you already know, man. We been doing this shit, man. Lemon pepper stuff, man. I had to drop a song, man. Y'all was waiting on that shit, man. Hey, look, man, tune in, man. Real shit, man. If you got your lemon pepper steps on, man, you in the club. I'm from the grave. Gang, hold on. You thought I was done? I was just trying to end the song, just for some fun. I put my lemon pepper steppers on, now I can run. Don't ask for the smoke, nigga, if you ain't got lungs. You a bitch. They say why you call them lemon peppers, cause these bitches.
Alright. That's right, man. I be tripping, Joe. Hey, so we got a wonderful story for us today, for y'all today. Thank you guys for tuning in to YouTube, Spotify, Anchor, wherever y'all tapping in. YouTube, man, especially wherever y'all tapping in, man. Make sure y'all keep tuning in. It's just gonna get better each and every time, man. And my co-host, he should be home soon. We come in, y'all already know y'all gonna hit a knock at the door, you know. So this story is called The Chosen One. This story takes place in Washington, D.C. in the early 2000s. A young, vibrant couple named Dorothy and Darcel, who are preparing for a long meeting with the invention company. Darcel came up with an idea for men who began losing their hair. That's right, men who are going bald. His prototype was called Bald B Gon. Bald B Gon was a grease men could treat their balding spot with for 3 months, and they will see a bald spot replaced with a new set of hair. So for all my men out there that was going bald, wearing too many hats, my man Darcel had already created something for you guys called Bald B Gon, you know. And Darcel discovered this hair growing formula when he was doing research on Madam C.J. Walker's hair grease company. So for those of you who are not familiar with Madam C.J. Walker, she is a black woman who discovered the perm in hair grease. So for all my women out there that's loving their natural hair and using all natural products, Madam C.J. Walker is accredited to that, okay? So he came up with an idea, and he began his journey to restore men's hair. Darcel began trial and error until the 3rd month. He found a grease that worked. Aha! I found a grease, and I think it's going to restore men's hair, and I will be a millionaire. Dorothy, being a supportive, strong wife, friend, and business partner, she always took care of all the paperwork and budgeting for Dorcel so he can invent in peace. I want you women out there, you know what I'm saying, to take a note, take a page out of Miss Dorothy's handbook on how to treat your man right. Because obviously, some of you are missing the mark. Okay? So back to the story. So, with Dorcel while Dorcel continued to perfect his bald begone cream, Dorothy received a very strange email from someone claiming to be Dorothy's cousin from La Perla, a small historic town in Puerto Rico. I'm not sure why I thought it sounded like that, but it's Spanish, so I felt like I have the Zorro mask on, so I feel like I should at least contribute to the culture, you feel me? So she received an email from someone claiming to be Dorothy's cousin from La Perla, a small historic town in Puerto Rico. Shocked, Dorothy read the email at least 10 more times. Damn, I got family out there in La Perla, Puerto Rico. It seemed odd that she received this email, but also it would explain why she had this long, luxurious hair with skin like mocha. And it also made sense why it was so easy for her to understand Espanol. And not poquito, okay? For her to understand the Spanish language was almost like second nature of her understanding English and Ebonics. So Dorothy decided to plan a trip to Puerto Rico to meet this cousin. She would first have to run it past Dorcel and convince him this is a vacation business trip. You know how, when you got somebody that is inventing things and they are, trying to make sure, the invention is working properly, they need peace. They really don't even like taking out time for themselves. So what Dorothy had to do was she had to convince Dorcel that this was his idea and that this would be a work thing and not vacation, okay? She told him maybe he could find some people in Puerto Rico who would be willing to try out the cream for free. Dorothy told Dorcel about the trip she was planning, and to her surprise, he was excited and ready. Damn right, I want to go to Puerto Rico, into La Perla. It's many men out there who are bald, whose hairlines are receding. I'm not sure why Dorcel started talking like this, but it might have been because his wife Dorothy mentioned the Spanish country, whose hairlines are receding. I shall find my one ambassador in La Perla. So they prepared to leave in the next 2 weeks. They arrived to Old San Juan, Puerto Rico. Dorcel was so happy he started saying, "Que pasó, mi amigo?" to each and every Hispanic person that walked by. "Que pasó? Que pasó, mi amigo? Que pasó?" Embarrassed, Dorothy hurried to find a taxi. And Dorcel, come on, man. You're not even talking the Spanish right, baby. Come on, you're embarrassing me. Dorcel responds, "How do you know? Jab turkey? You just speak black." Dorothy laughed. "Me llamo Dorothy. Loca da ciudad." Dorcel said nothing and just smiled. He was like, "Damn, my baby do know Spanish. Let me find out." Can't even say nothing. So Dorcel just said nothing and just smiled. They arrived to La Perla, and Dorothy calls her cousin Raphael. Raphael is a well-off construction worker in La Perla, and he pulls up to Dorothy and Dorcel at their hotel that they were staying at inside of La Perla, San Juan. "Hola, la familia. Welcome to our home. A mi casa. I see your husband has something. What is it?" Dorothy responds, "Oh, that is his ball begone cream, Raphael. He's looking for some ambassadors here in Puerto Rico to try his product on." "Word? I may have someone for you." Jose said, "You know, Bonita, I know the governor of Puerto Rico." Jose was Raphael's middle name, for those of you who got confused in that 1 second. A product that will restore. So Jose said, which is also Raphael, don't worry. I can get you a meeting with him, the governor of Puerto Rico. You can present this invention as he will be talking about what he has found. And he's actually been looking for some hair cream to help him grow his hair back. He's been balding recently. So he meets the governor of Puerto Rico, and the governor of Puerto Rico tells him, I am so happy, Darcel, that you have come to our country to present me with this bald begone cream. This is a product that will restore my hair so my wife can stop having sex with the young pool boys. That was the end. That is the end of my story. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Let me put my hand clap. My hand clap. Y'all already know. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. You know what I mean? I appreciate you guys. You know, I never start shows off without also doing my Black inventions, because you know we need to get more knowledge, and in order to obtain more knowledge we have to do more research. And so I don't want y'all, so my people, my listeners out there that are tuning in to Treetop Radio LA, I don't want y'all to just take my word for these inventions. You know what I mean? I want y'all to actually go out and research yourself so that you guys can see, you know, the contributions that we have contributed to the world. Because based on, you know, my research and me just looking up these different inventors every episode, is awoken me to a lot of creations and a lot of inventions that Black people and Black and brown people have contributed to this country. And a lot of our inventions and things like that aren't really being put into the books for our younger generation, our younger kids to really, you know, obtain. You know what I'm saying? They're like almost doing a genocide of knowledge, you feel me, through the curriculum. So I want you guys to also, when I give you, sorry, my little mask, you know, kind of cover my eyes. I apologize for my audio people, for my people in the audio world. I do apologize. Sometimes I forget that I'm not only streaming live on YouTube, but I do have my audio listeners. So for my audio listeners out there, I want you to just take a second. I want you to pause. I'm going to describe what I have on, right? So right now I have a Mexican wrestling mask on. You know what I'm saying? I call it myself Treetop Noches. You know what I mean? Because it's in theme of, you know, the costumes. I don't really like saying Halloween because I feel like I'm celebrating the devil's birthday. But in respects to people wearing costumes, I decided to continue and wear my nice little Treetop Noches Mexican wrestling mask. And it's orange and it has a nice little, you know, I think these are like lightning bolts. So I guess in the Mexican culture, they wear these type of things when they're wrestling, and it just like eggs the crowd on. So I feel like this will get my audience lit when they see me or when they hear me, when they feel like, you know what I'm saying, they need a laugh or something. They're going to tap in, subscribe, share Treetop Radio LA. Shout out to my boy PJ21, man. Long live the young man. This is Taco Tuesday, his favorite Tuesday, because I love tacos. I don't know nobody else who does not love tacos. And each and every Tuesday, I told his mom, Tiffany, shout out to Tiffany, that I will be dedicating my new screen in my house to my boy, you know, because I moved on up. I was once in the Jets. Now I'm in a mansion, got a butler, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my butler. Let me throw the hand clap. Shout out to the butler with my audience that I also got a live audience, you know what I'm saying? That they do it for free. You know, I don't even pay them. They just come in for free. So I appreciate you. Thank y'all. I appreciate you guys for always, you know, clapping for me, laughing at my jokes and shit when they're not even funny. You know what I'm saying? Y'all lit. Thank y'all. You know what I mean? But again, all right, it's enough laughing. But again, you know, we want to always, you know, take the time to, you know, do our own research. I'm going to get into these inventions in 1 second. I also just have a couple more, you know, brief shout outs. Shout out to Hood Court. You know what I mean? I won this lovely shirt in the contest that she had on her Instagram. I make sure y'all tap into her page. That's Hood Court TV. You know what I'm saying? She's a first Black female Judge Judy. She handles all type of court cases that don't really have a monetary value, but cases that, people need, just, some understanding, and they can't go to nobody that they know, but they need a judge. And she is an actual undefeated attorney out there in Atlanta. So y'all make sure y'all check out Hood Court. You feel me? Okay, let's get into these inventions. You know what I mean? Thank you. All right. So the first invention on our list of Black inventions, I have 1,001 of them. I have not read all 1,001, so I need you guys to keep tuning in so y'all can get all 1,001 of these inventions. All right. So the first invention is the computer codes. It was invented by Ann Easley. The date is 1975. The Black contributors, DOE OPA 0035, 1979. Human computer is what they call Ann Easley. In 2001, an interview, she said that she had never set out to be a pioneer. She just to have my own attitude. She just wanted her own attitude, her own little voice. But she actually was a pioneer of computer coding. Miss Easley developed computer codes for various energy projects. Computer codes are monumentally important in many industries. For example, another African-American innovator, Clarence Harris, invented a system of aerodynamic computer codes for General Electric that saved the company $1.33 million. Ann Easley passed away on June 25, 2011. She developed and implemented codes used in researching energy conversion systems, analyzing alternative power technology. So for those of you who are not too familiar with alternative power technology, if you think of hybrid, you think of Tesla, right? So Tesla operates on alternative power technology because you have to plug the vehicle up. Now, what they are not telling you that a Black woman had to contribute to those codes and to those different dynamics that she had to use in order to, because she was very good in math, and she also worked with NASA too. So she actually, had to implement those things in order for others down the line to get what they are now using, as Tesla technology or hybrid technology and all this stuff. It was once contributed to a Black woman. Her name was Annie Easley. So I want you guys to go out there and check her out. All right, now the second invention that we have to our world, our culture, is going to be the computer communications. That was the contributor, was Earl E. Jones. Now, I'm going to read his contribution. Oh, man. Damn. I'm sorry. I don't even know why they started shooting my manager. Hold up, manager. I don't need you to be shooting right now. This is not the time to be shooting. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Now, the interesting thing about this gentleman, Earl E. Jones, is I always like to do extra research. I don't just like to go off the book. Shout out to my manager who, always encourages me to do my own research, because she tells me, she's a little bit older than me. She tells me that I come from the generation that always wants information given. We don't want to retrieve the information, which I agree. So I'm changing my millennial ways, and I'm trying to search for the info and not just ask somebody to give it to me. You feel me? But when I did my extra research for Mr. Earl E. Jones, I realized that I couldn't really find any information outside of this book on him. So that tells me, because it's dealing with computer technology, that tells me that the colonizers may have tried to eliminate my man from, the invention process. But he was a contributor, so I think people need to know about who he is. So Earl E. Jones invented the computer communication, was a contributor to computer. Well, I'm sorry. Stuttering Stanley. Earl E. Jones was a contributor to computer communications. The reference is Black in Science, Certima, 1983. Jones' programming instructions created computer-controlled access to files for the huge IBM 370 to help improve the science of communications between computers. So this gentleman's contribution to the computer world allowed computers to talk to each other. You know what I'm saying? I think that's very important for people to know, especially Black people, because we don't really get into Black science. We don't really get into science or computer science that much. And we are the ones that discovered all the fucking shit. I'm sorry to be cursing out there. Sorry if you my mother or any family members tuning in. I'm sorry. That's just tricking myself. Okay, the next person that we have on our Black inventors, which is also a Pinpoints and Company book, is located also in Washington D.C. Southeast, Du Bois Place. Shout out to Southeast, 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 Southeast. Okay. I'm sorry, I got ADHD. I get distracted real quick. Alrighty. So this right here is an invention called the computer digital. The contributor is Marvin Charles Stewart. He has a PhD from Stanford. The date is July 30th, 1968. Patent number 3,395,271. Stewart invented an arithmetic unit for digital computers. This unit increased the speed and storage of digital computers, used considerably less parts, and was superior to the M generator type circuit. Basically, the invention uses arithmetic units for digital computers and concerns circuits, cables of functions, including addition, subtraction, multiplication, and accumulation. The computer really wasn't practical for home or small business use until Mr. Charles Stewart came along, leading a team that developed the interior architecture that enables multiple devices such as modems and printers to be connected to personal computers. So without my man Marvin Charles Stewart, we would not be able to connect printers, modems, and other things. So I wouldn't be able to connect this microphone. Shout out to my man, because without you, I wouldn't be podcasting right now. Where the hand claps? Throw the hand claps on. Let them know. We are the original Israelites of the 12 tribes. You know what I'm saying? God gave the power to us, the Black and brown people. You feel me? The colonizers are the spliced individuals who were grown in a petri dish. Okay? I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. I get triggered. All right. The next invention. This is my final invention before I get into my topic. It's a wonderful topic today. Okay, so my the next invention. Hold up, I just like the way. I'm sorry, you guys listening in the audio world. I just caught myself in the eyes, just looking at myself in the eyes, and I was like, you look good, treetop noches. Okay, so the invention is called the computer microcomputer system for peripheral processing devices. The contributor is Mark Dean, a Black man, as you know. The date is 1960 through 1980. Patent number is 4,528,626. Dr. Dean's invention paved the way for the growth of information technology by allowing the use of plug-in subsystems and peripherals like disk drives, video gear, speakers, and scanners. He holds 3 of the original 9 patents on a computer that all personal computers are based upon. So guess what? Right now, I'm on a laptop. So because of my man's invention of the computer microcomputer system for peripheral processing devices, I'm able to connect speakers, video gear, you feel me? So Black people, and he is also holds 3 of the 9 patents on a computer that all personal computers are based on. So Black people, we out here, you know what I mean? When they said that they don't understand, when the colonizers tell us they don't understand how the pyramids were built, they don't understand, you know, how they was able to do this and that. That's because they don't need to understand, because God put all that talent in us. We are the people that he bestowed the honor to create the world with. We are it. It is us. Columbus ain't found a motherfucking thing. Okay, hold on. Let me throw my hand. That nigga ain't discovered shit, okay? Out here talking Columbus Day this. It's about the indigenous people. Shout out to my indigenous people out there in Philly who got their day, you know what I mean? We trying to get Indigenous Day all around the world because the colonizers got shit fucked up. Out here talking about they discovered this and discovered. They're liars. They're vultures. What did my man Damon Dash say? Vultures, culture vultures. They don't just vulture the culture. They vulture our ideas, our walks, our ways. Shit. They even trying to be like us with the skin. Niggas tanning all the time. But I'm digressing. I ain't gonna go too far. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna go too far. Let me go to a commercial break real quick. Commercial break, y'all, because I'm getting upset. I gotta get myself together. Yeah. Say, man, it's Street Top Radio LA. I just love that commercial. Let me play it again because that joint is tight. Yeah. Say, man, it's Street Top Radio LA. Yeah. Okay, so we got a wonderful topic for today. Today's topic is, do you need faith to be successful? The purpose of this podcast is to create conversation about having faith and becoming successful. Since faith is believing in things unseen and success is what comes after hard work and consistency, are the two one and the same? Or is faith simply the belief that success will occur? My goal is to leave my audience with a better understanding of what faith and success is, and for my audience to create their own conversation about faith and being successful. That was real good. Let me throw the hand claps in that. Thank you. Now, I'm going to give you guys the definition of faith. So the definition of faith is complete trust or confidence in someone or something. A strong belief in God or in the doctrines of religion based on spiritual apprehension rather than proof. So when you're dealing with faith, faith deals with spirituality, number one. And it deals with trust. It says, the definition says it's complete. When you have faith, you have complete trust and confidence in something or someone, right? So for me, I'm going to just use myself as an example. I have the faith and the confidence that my podcast will be heard internationally, all across the globe of the world. I have the confidence that I have the best podcast and I'm giving out the best information. I'm sorry, I have to leave a little space up there for my head. My apologies. Ooh, excuse me. That was like a 6 on a burp scale. I have to have the confidence. I have the confidence that my podcast is the best podcast on any platform. I'm giving out the best information. Not only do I have the confidence and the trust in myself, I also have the belief in God. You know what I mean? I am spiritual. I don't really like to set claim with the Baptists, Christianity and stuff like that, because all that has colonized us all up in there. You know what I mean? I believe in a higher power. I call God, but I'm not specifically with a religion because religion is man-made, but I am spiritual. So I believe in God, and I believe that the faith that if I continue to, put in the work, because acts without work is dead. You know what I mean? That just basically means that if I'm not being consistent with my craft and I'm not taking my what I want to do as a profession seriously, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm not going to go nowhere. It's just like I'm just talking just to hear myself talk. I'm not putting no work behind it. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me give you guys the definition of success. Now, success is the accomplishment of an aim or purpose that's good or bad, with a good or bad outcome of an undertaking, the attainment of wealth or favor. So when you're thinking about success, right? Anybody that wants to be successful, automatically they're thinking about money. They're thinking about the type of power that they're going to have. You know what I mean? When you're thinking about success, these are things that people associate success with. You know what I mean? Money, power, respect. You know what I'm saying? When you are successful, you have money, you have a certain amount of power, where you are able to do certain things, move certain ways just based on your status, being successful, you know what I'm saying? And you get respect just based on you being successful. People just give you an automatic respect. It's like, oh, wow, he attained this. You know what I'm saying? He got my respect because it can be done. You know what I mean? So the question that I have, without faith, can you attain success? Without faith, is success attainable? Is success unattainable? If you don't have faith, is success unattainable? I'm gonna say this: you will not succeed if you do not have faith in your dreams, your goals, or yourself. Right? You won't succeed in life if you don't believe in you first. For those, it's a lot of people that may not even believe in spirituality or believe in God. So, but if you don't have faith in yourself, you will not succeed. Right? Those who have faith in their dreams, goals, and their main purpose in life do not allow anything to get in their way. Faith enables you to overcome every obstacle in your path towards success. So if I'm going to be successful in life, I have to allow my faith to see what I may not see. You know what I mean? I have to allow my faith to be that bridge that allows me to walk to my dreams, right? It's a lot of times people, they may get like fearful. They may be fearful because they're taking a risk on a dream. You know what I'm saying? For the risk for some people is maybe, they decided to cut their hours at work because, they dream of, owning a t-shirt business, or they dream of owning a company that makes food, or they dream of, being a gamer, you know what I'm saying, or a skateboarder, you know what I'm saying. But in order to get to that level of success, in order to obtain your dream, you have to have faith. And with faith, you have to be consistent. You have to put in that work. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to overcome obstacles. And anybody that is trying to, reach the next level or be a better version of themselves, you're always going to face obstacles. A lot of people don't like going through trials and tribulations. They feel like, oh, God is against me. You know what I'm saying? The world is against me. Everybody hating on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking from experience. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, fear is nothing but the devil disguised. The devil is like sitting on your lap like, damn, you can't even do that. You don't even got, and I'm speaking by myself, you don't even got over 100 followers looking at your YouTube, why you're not even getting sponsors. But I'm not worried about that because I enjoy what I do. The faith that I have is going to provide all of those things for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get the viewers. I'm going to get the sponsors. I'm going to be heard everywhere. People are going to be tapping in. I really appreciate. They're going to be like, really appreciate you. Your podcast. It's very informative. I've learned so much from your different episodes. You know what I'm saying? I want you to keep doing it because I'm gonna get that because that's the type of faith that I have. You know what I'm saying, in my life. Now, to me, success without faith has no peace in it. The more you have, the more you want. Now, my dad, God rest his soul, shout out to Yahoo. Yahoo! Love Yahoos. I just took a sip of some Yahoo. Now, my dad, now I'm going to repeat that again. That said, to me, success without faith has no peace in it. The more you have, the more you want, right? Now, I'm a bring it to reality. A lot of times we have had artists, celebrities, you know what I'm saying, actors, actresses who have taken their lives, you know what I'm saying, committed suicide because they were unhappy, you know what I'm saying. They obtained success, power, respect, but on the inside they were broken, you know what I mean, and they thought that the more that they got, that would soothe the ache, the heartache, the pain that's inside. But they realized the more they got, the more they wanted. It's like a never-ending cycle. It's like I'm never happy. They get a new chain a day. They like, damn, somebody else. I just seen somebody else on my Instagram with a bigger chain. Now I gotta go get a bigger chain. You know what I'm saying? So to me, success without faith has no peace in it. So if you are not a faithful person, I mean, if you don't have faith, you know, you won't really have no success in obtaining. You won't really have no peace in obtaining success because you're never satisfied. You'll never be satisfied because you know you don't have that mindset of once I get to where I'm going, I'm at peace. You know what I mean? You just want more and more. The more you have, the more you want. The more you have to do dirty things to keep your wealth growing. And for when I said that, you know what I mean? I mean, like, for some people, you know, in order to maintain success, they got to do wild things. You know, sometimes they got to sacrifice. So for my people that believe in Illuminati and all these other different cult organizations, it's real. It exists. So for some organizations that, you know, because it's a lot of those type of organizations that run and rule, you know, our entertainment industry, you know what I'm saying? So for those people that want to continue success and continue to stay on top, you know, they got to do some grimy, dirty things for the wealth, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically what I was saying. When death knocks all the silver and all the gold you have once owned in your life, it's gone in a flash. You know what I'm saying? So death, you can't bring all that stuff with you, that money, you know what I'm saying? So you have to be successful within. Success is not something that you obtain physically. Okay, success is what you obtain on the inside. Because if you know how to master yourself, shout out to my man Black Corn Man, my co-host. He said something very powerful. If you're able to master discipline, you're able to master the universe. So if you're able to be successful within, then once you obtain the physical success, then you know you will never not be satisfied because you're satisfied with yourself within. You know, you did what was necessary to achieve success. You know, you had the faith, you took the faith, you know what I mean, in order to get to success. Now some people feel like it was them, it wasn't faith at all. It was not faith who bridged a walkway for them to be successful. It had nothing to do with faith. It was all them. That's cool. Those people you can't help. I wanted to also read this scripture, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought this scripture was real interesting. God put it on my heart, and you know, it has relevance to this topic. So this scripture comes from Hebrews 11:1. Now, faith is the assurance of things noted for, the conviction of things not seen. So for me, what that meant is, excuse me. So for me, what that meant is faith is what you want to obtain, right? It's the things that you hope for. I hope that when I play the lottery, I'm going to win $1 billion. I hope that when I'm talking to my children about, you know, not making the same mistakes that I made in life, I hope that they're going to listen. You know what I'm saying? I hope that, you know, people that are in my life are going to appreciate me while I'm living and not try to appreciate me while when I die. You know, I hope. It's a hope. Things unseen. Right? That's the hope. It's biblical right here. Say, let me read it again. Say Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the assurance. You know what assurance is? That means, hey, I would understand, like, I reaffirm. Assurance, you reaffirming me. Faith is the reaffirming. Reassurance. You feel me? Of things noted. The conviction of things not seen. We got Hebrews 11:6. And without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he who comes to God must believe that he is, and that he is the rewarder of those who seek him. So if it's a lot of people that, you know, just praying for, you know, they only come to God. And I'm speaking specifically to my people who, you know, have a spiritual understanding, who believe in a spiritual being. You know what I mean? I'm not talking to the atheists out there. If you was an atheist, I need you to turn my programming, okay? Shout out to you again. I just took another sip, you guys, in the audio world because y'all can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, so you have to you want to I'm sorry, I got distracted by the Yahoo. So faith, it is impossible. He says, faith, it is impossible to please him, for he who comes to God must believe. It's a lot of people out here that only come to God when they want something. They like, oh, I know God is a giving God. So let me pray to God what I want right now. Dear God, I want. Nah. You gotta be consistent with God. You know, you can't be half behind in God. You know what I mean? You can't put only a partial foot forward. You gotta put both feet forward. Hello, can I get a hand clap? Hello, amen. Pass the offering church around. Pass the offering plate around. You must, and when it comes to God, you gotta believe that He is, and that He is who He say He is, and that He is a rewarder. You have to have the belief, the faith. You have to have the faith that God is going to take care of you in your time of need. You cannot allow that devil or the world to put fear or doubt in your head, because if you're a person of faith, if you are a believer of God, of your higher power, we know that our mouth manifests positive, great things, either good or bad. You know what I'm saying? So when we're thinking of mental faith, we have to very manifest everything that we want to occur, because manifestation is a real thing. I'm telling you, I'm a perfect example of manifestation. Treetop Radio actually started when I was in high school. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get back into my topic, but I just gotta let you guys know that I started podcasting, well, the dream of podcasting, when I was in high school. Me and a gentleman, I went to before it was a high school, but then they turned into a military high school. So it was me and a gentleman, Frederick Colonel Bunter. We both was on the morning announcements, and I told him, look, I want to do this joint like a radio. You feel me? Because I ultimately want to own my own radio station. I am going to own my own radio station. I am owning. Let's go. Look at God talking to me. I am owning right now. I have my own radio station. Y'all listening to me right now. I'm looking at myself right here. I have my own radio station. So in high school, I told him I want to do it like the radio that we listen to, which is WPGC, you know. So I used to come on a joint like this. Dun 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 dun. Thank you. Dun 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 for tuning. Dun 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 dun. Oh, to WFHS MA. And he'd be like, I'm your host, Frederick Colonel Turner Butter. And I'd be like, and I'm your host, So everybody used to be real excited, you know what I'm saying, when I came on the morning and the afternoon announcements. And that faith that I had and the confidence that I had led to, you know, future success, which is how we are here now. You know what I mean? I had the faith that what I wanted to do, which was be on the radio and podcasting is the second step to the radio station, because I actually want a whole building. So we are going to get there. But I'm just letting y'all know that I had to have faith, and, you know, I had to be consistent. I had to put in the work. And I didn't see this down the line in the future when I was on the morning and the afternoon announcements in high school. I just said, hey, this is something I want to do, be on the radio. And so when I go to college, I'm going to take up communications, and I'm going to take it from there. I'm going to see where it goes. So, you know, I had the faith, which led to my success, and here we are, you know what I'm saying, on my own channel. Thank you guys. I have, you know, my manager, my butler, you know what I'm saying, moving on up to a mansion from execs, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to my old landlord, you know, Townhouse Media, the real Ben Ready, you know what I mean. He gave me the opportunity, so, you know, here we are. Now, the next scripture that I want to read to you guys is Proverbs 3:5-6. And it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. Now, what that tells me is that I cannot lean on my own understanding, right? I cannot go on what I believe, on what I think may happen, or what I assume is going to happen, right? I have to acknowledge God in everything that I do, in all areas of my life. That is how I'm going to continue to be successful, because without him, I am nothing, because the faith that I am leaning on is with him. I'm not leaning on myself. I'm also leaning on Jesus, God. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to read that again. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. So if you are living for God and you are living, you're allowing God to live through you. Excuse me. Sorry for that burp. He is always going to make sure that you are successful in life. He is always going to make sure that you get everything that you need. You know what I'm saying? He was always going to make sure that, so you don't have to. Okay, my mask. Sorry about that. I had to, you guys in audio word, I'm having to adjust my mask, and I can see a lot better. But he is always going to, he's always going to take care of you. You have to always live for him and live and allow him to live through you, because God can work through anybody. He can use anyone to be successful. You feel me? So Mark 9:23 says, Jesus said to him, if you can believe, all things are possible for one who believes. Right? So what that means is that you have to believe that anything that you want to be successful in is going to happen. Your success is going to happen because you believe, and you have the faith that it is going to occur. Commercial break. Let's go to commercial break real quick. Yeah. Say, man, it's Tree Top Radio LA.
Damn, this right guy hit up. Get my shooter 10 bags and he count that shit up. Damn, baby, you picture perfect. Rain on me, make that pussy square. Try to put.
I'm not gonna come. Alrighty. Thank you guys. I like my little commercial. Let's do one more commercial break for you guys. Treetop Radio LA, man. I appreciate you guys tapping in each and every Tuesday to my show. Make sure y'all follow me on my YouTube channel. That's Treetop Radio LA, or you can space it out, Treetop Radio LA. You can follow, like, subscribe, and share. Every time I go live, you'll get a notification. I do marketing for artists, brands, and businesses. You can contact me on my Instagram page. That's Treetop Radio. That's Treetop_Radio LA. Make sure y'all holler at me, man. I got good deals. I do video editing as well. I do photography for any type of events. Just let me know. Hey, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me, man, for all your business advertising needs. You feel me? Shout out to my manager for, just getting on my back about doing my own commercials. And she be like, you always promoting everybody. You need to promote yourself. So I appreciate her for always being on me, and making sure that I'm successful. You guys need a successful person in your life. You need a person in your life that is going to always encourage you to do your best and be successful. Sometimes, my ego get hurt and I get upset, but I know my manager knows it's all out of love. You feel me? Now, there are 4 types of faith. Now, in James 2:17, it says the first type of faith we have is dead faith. The book of James informs us that faith without works is dead, right? I just said that earlier. If you're not putting in the work, if you're not putting in the effort, and you're not being consistent, you're never gonna go nowhere. It's like you can talk about dreaming all day, you're just gonna be dreaming. It's like I have a dream, and not doing nothing. You feel me? You have to always want to be successful. You have to always want to put in work for your success. You can't expect nobody to open up doors for you. You can't expect nobody to give you success. You can't expect nobody to give you the recipe for success. You have to want success for yourself. I had my cousin on the show the last week, and he was talking about how he may or may not have been blackballed, on the music scene in DC. And I'm bringing that up to say that, you have to, nobody can stop what God has for you. Okay, let me say that. So if you are doing what you're supposed to do as a person who is trying to be successful, nobody can put a stop to that. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the faith and God is behind you. So when God is for you, nobody can be against you. Okay. So the second type of faith is the demonic faith. The book of James also teaches us that even demons believe and shudder at the name of Jesus. Right. So that demonic faith, something and is in our music. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna just let some of that demonic faith is in the music that I listen to and we listen to is it's the faith that allows the devil, it gives the devil the opportunity to shine. You know what I mean? And so when you are giving the devil glory and you are not living for God, you having demonic faith. You counting on the devil to help you out. You feel me? So for my people out there, you don't be using demonic faith. Okay, sorry, my manager waiting something. Let me go on a quick commercial break. I want to see what she got to do.
Yeah. Say, man, it's Street Top Radio LA.
And also too, thank you. My manager is awesome. So also people also pray against you, right? That's the part of demonic faith too. Because you know how, I'm gonna explain this, right? You know how when you are excited about an opportunity that just happened, you are excited about a job you just got, or you are excited about a transition that's about to happen for you, right? And you like, oh, I'm gonna tell this person, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna tell such and such, right? And then all of a sudden, shit start falling through. Your opportunity done fell through. The move you was supposed to make done fell through. You know what I'm saying? The job you was supposed to get, they called and said they not even hiring no motherfucking more. You know where that come from? That come from you telling your success and your opportunities to other people. People prey on you not to be successful. I had this told to me by soror. I'm not in a sorority, but she was gonna be my soror. But a young lady that I went to school with, she told me, she's a Delta. She told me, because at the time I was like on Twitter. This is before Twitter deleted my old page. Got me gone. So I was on Twitter, putting out, about this job that I was trying to work for this hedge fund company, and I had put that out there, and she had DM'd me and she was like, don't put that up there. Don't put what you got going on out in the world, because people prey on your downfall. They prey on you not to even get that. And guess what? I didn't even get that joint. I didn't even get the job, and the interview was so wonderful. I had a great interview. I still didn't get the job. So that is a demonic faith. So when you have success, when you have things that is going on in your life, don't speak on it until it has occurred. Okay, don't talk about what shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Don't do that, because there's people out there with demonic energy, demonic faith, praying on your damn downfall. Okay. Now, James 2:19 says their faith is intellectual. So when you are a person with faith, you are actually thinking on a higher intellectual plane, right? Because faith also has to do with energy, kinetic energy. You know what I mean? So based on your energy, based on, faith also gives you discernment. So you are now able to see what the regular eye can't see. Guess what? Your third eye. You on an intellectual, you seeing and understanding things on a whole new level. Why? Because of your faith. Because of your faith. You know what I'm saying? It's because you are able to receive outside information not from the world, but from up above. And when you start hearing God's voice, you're unstoppable. You're unstoppable. Now, the third type of faith that we have is vain faith. Now, everyone who says that Jesus is Lord of their lives will enter the kingdom of heaven on the day of his return. Only those that actually do the will of God will be permitted entry. So we have some people that have vain faith, right? Those are my good Bible believing, Bible teaching folk that attend church all day, every day, Monday through Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Those people that be like, oh, I'm a God-fearing Christian, you know, I believe in the Lord. I go to church on Sunday. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do this. I don't do that. But they're not out here evangelizing to nobody. They're not out here actually touching God's children. Pause. I don't mean that in no bad way, but I'm saying the children, I mean us, people, man. Not man as in a man, but men as in the world, okay? I got to clear that up because once Treetop Radio is going to be everywhere in the world, and I don't need nobody going back to past broadcasts and trying to twist my words all around. So I got to clear that up real quick. But dang, I just lost what I was saying. Yeah. Dang, I was saying gosh. Oh, okay. So those from I'm sorry. This is whew. I had too many of these Yahoos, sorry. So what I was saying is that vain faith is for those folks who just like to tell people they're a Christian, or I'm a Baptist, you know what I'm saying, or I go to this church, you know what I'm saying, I'm a part of this group in the church, you know what I'm saying. That's the vain, because they're not actually evangelizing to nobody. They're not talking to the people about God. They're not telling people about, you know, with the things that they've been through and how they overcame it, and you know, they judging folk, you know what I'm saying. They judging people. They trying to exclude people from God, like God is an exclusionary person. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God ain't gonna like you if you this. No. You ain't even getting to heaven, as a matter of fact. As a matter of fact, you're going to hell. those are the people that do the vain faith. And for those people that's out there like that, I'm praying for you. I hope you get it together, because just because you like, I'm a Christian, you keep saying you're a Christian every 10 seconds. I'm a Christian, I'm Baptist, I'm Baptist. That don't mean you're getting into heaven. How are you helping a soul? You know what I mean? I know that I'm out here evangelizing, helping people, and I know that people see God in me through the way that I carry myself and the way that I go around. And I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, but I want people to see the God in me. People see that God can use anybody as a vessel. You feel me? So that's faith. That is vain faith. Now, the last faith that we have is saving faith. The message of John 3:16 is so clear. God loves every one of us. He sent his only begotten son to live among us. And whoever believes on Jesus will have eternal life. Ephesians 2:8-10. You are saved by grace through faith. Come on. Through faith, you are saved by the grace of God. So if you will believe in God, if you are giving him your life, if you are giving him glory, if you are trying to be a better version of yourself, then you are living for you. You have a saving faith. You know what I mean? Get through John 3:16, say for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believed in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. So if you believe in God, you will never die. You will live forever. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all my people out there that is living and practicing faith and is out here trying to be successful. You know what I mean? Through, your different endeavors, do your consistency in your work. I want everybody to be very successful in life. I want everybody to, have faith, in a higher power, and also yourself. I just want people out there who may not, even believe in God or believe in a higher power. I just want y'all to know that it is real. He is real, and God is so good. You know what I'm saying? Each and every time I do my podcast, I get a little nervous, because, sometimes I doubt my own ability, you know what I mean? And I'm very good at what I do. I have been doing this for a while, And it was because of my faith that I'm still able to remain successful. Even when things don't go like they should, I'm always prepared and I'm always able to, stay focused and maintain, what I got going on and maintain the direction of the ship, because this is ultimately my ship and I am the captain. I'm the captain now. You know what I mean? So I just want you guys to know that it is possible to be successful without faith, but without that faith, your success won't really mean anything, and you will still be depressed and unhappy on the inside. I want my artists and entertainers out there, I want them to take a better look inside, and ask themselves, why do I want more when I got it all? Hello, come on, let me. Why do I want more when I got it all? Because you're not happy on the inside, you know what I mean? And it's not to say that you shouldn't be attaining different things. You're successful, you should, but you want to make sure that you got faith in place. You got to keep God first and at the helm of things to put that devil in his place, because the devil is strong. He is out here and he is heavy. Each and every day we are losing brothers and sisters, out here due to gun violence, due to some people even taking their lives. Long live my cousin Raymetrius Meatball. You know what I'm saying? It's tough out here for people. So I just want people to know that, you do need faith to be successful. In my opinion, my personal opinion, you do definitely need success in order to be successful. And without God, we nothing, because he gave his life for us to be here and to live, you know what I mean? So I challenge anybody that is listening and that is at the sound of my voice, that I challenge you guys to, reach out to somebody and, just talk to them, change your life, be a person of change in someone's life, whether it's a friend, family, stranger on the street, whether you're giving somebody a water, try to be less judgmental out here in the world, because I'm learning that, it could be me, you know what I mean? In some situations. So I'm just trying to be a better version of myself. I hope you guys took something away from my podcast. Do you need faith to be successful? And I hope you guys tune in each and every Tuesday. We're going to have great, wonderful shows. I have a wonderful guest tapping in with me. He recently went viral on the internet for his costume. It was the Grand Rising costume. After my commercial plays, y'all going to see him, who I'm talking about. We went to college together, JCSU. JCSU. So shout out to my boy, you feel me, for giving me the opportunity to bring him on the show, ask him some wonderful questions. He has a book out now. It's called A Lesson Learned. Y'all can get that on Amazon. His name is Javon Brown. So I'm going to be having him on my show next week. Fingers crossed, everything goes well. He's a very important person. But we locked in. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with me, man. Make sure y'all tune in on my next show. And I'm gonna play this song. Hold on, let me get the song. Let me get my song. Y'all know I'll never go a show without telling my beautiful woman I love her. She is an apple to my pie. She's always helping me with success. She makes my toes curl every time she kisses me. You know what I'm saying? She is so beautiful. She is my Afro Latina with a grande girl. And I love it. And I love her. It's free motherfucking seven every motherfucking day until you free. Inshallah, he'll be home soon, man. And shout out to the judge for letting him touch down on the turf, man. Big Capitol Heights, Big 41 shit, you feel me? Long live Dino De Niro, man. Shout out to the hood, man. Shout out to Lord Nye, man. Shout out to everybody out there in Capitol Heights and DMV just doing their thing, you feel me? Call me Piccolo, I'm that nigga though. Gonna bless you, it's so spiritual. Say a ritual. They're like, damn, how we pull off in that, it's a miracle. Lil' Flock ain't doing no flocking. Clock like the go-go, I ain't doing no chopping. One word clocking, bodies dropping. Do a drill, then we bopping. Marching, fat full try.
have it in this bitch. I put these lemon peppers on, now they hiding up this bitch. I caught her right up in my lemon peppers, yeah, that nigga snitch. I beat your ass up in my lemon peppers, I know you a bitch. I got them lemon peppers on, and I'm hot as hell. Hot, real or fake, nigga, bitch, you can't tell. I can't tell. Lemon peppers came with alarm, bitch, they ring bells.
Treetop Radio LA, man, I appreciate you guys tapping in each and every Tuesday to my show. Make sure y'all follow me on my YouTube channel. That's Treetop Radio LA, or you can space it out, Treetop Radio LA. You can follow, like, subscribe, and share. Every time I go live, you'll get a notification. I do marketing for artists, brands, and businesses. You can contact me on my Instagram page. That's Treetop Radio. That's Treetop_Radio LA. Make sure y'all holler at me, man. I got good deals. I do video editing as well. I do photography for any type of events. Just let me know.